Flosstube.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Stitching Social again for video number 3. Film in one day.
I'm Allison.
I'm Jennifer.
And yes, welcome back to our channel. Thank you to the new subscribers, our returning subscribers. So this video is all about our whips.
Let's get right into it.
Okay, let me go first. So the first is a pattern by Jardin Privé. Is that how you say it?
Jardin Privé.
Jardin Privé. And what's this called? ABC Houses?
Yeah, that's what I call it.
ABC Houses. It's on her website as a downloadable PDF. So I don't have a picture of the pattern. But I've decided to do it all in one. So and I was doing this along with Jennifer and Kim from Crafty Kim. So I'm going to make it a long skinny pillow. And Jennifer has this finished, I believe, right?
Nope.
Nope.
It's one of my whips.
It's a whip. So I think that's going to be as long as it goes, and then I'll do another skinny row.
That's not the way it's I'm doing it the way it's charted, but you're doing it really long.
So are you showing it today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show mine next. Well, I'll show it when you're done.
Right. So we'll.
Or I can show it right now. Why don't I just show it right now?
Let's show it right now.
We're talking about it.
Exactly. You didn't print off the pattern, did you?
I don't even know where it is. Oh, everything's all mixed up. Okay. Here it is here. I do have the pattern. Did you show the pattern?
No, because I didn't print it off.
That's it right there.
So that's how it's charted.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. But you're gonna do so it's all gonna fit on one piece?
No, it's gonna do one row. This is the entire row. So even though it's a finish, it's still a whip. Technically, it's a finish. And I'll just make it into a skinny pillow, super long pillow. Maybe I'll put it on top of my piano or kind of like a doorstop.
For me, I'm doing it on 36 count.
I don't know what mine is. I'm not as organized.
36 count limestone. Oh dear, I've got threads. I kind of like put it down suddenly to start something else like that second when I was working on it. So it's not really.
Do you need something behind it?
No, I'll just use the pattern I
Okay.
showed. That's mine right there. I'm almost done. I'm just on the bottom. Just on the bottom row.
And sorry, did it ABC Houses? Yes, it's called ABC Houses.
I saw some people stitching this on Instagram and I was like, I have to do it. And I went and enabled 3 people and started it.
Doesn't take much for Kim and I to be jump on board with something.
Yeah. Limestone, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I have the same fabric. Keep looking at the dog down there. So, moving right along with mine. This is...
Do you like stitching yours?
I'm not going to be jumping to it.
Other things are calling your name.
Yes, other things are calling my name. So, the next whip for mine, I showed this in the last video because I bought fabric. Well, not the last video, but when we did our shop video.
Skyworks fabric.
Yeah, so this is Meow. And actually, I just bought the pins as well because when I bought this pattern, I'm like, I can live without the pins. And then I get to stitching and I can't live without the pins. So this is on a Weeks Dye Works. It's very floppy, so it's one of the older ones. And it's called Lilac. So
it's so funny how it's not, you wouldn't think it's that long because it's shown in the picture.
It's a block, too.
Yeah.
So it's all wrinkly. So I'm going to have to use interfacing when I go to fully finish it. So this
you
is
have to stabilize it for sure.
Yes, to make it stabilize. So this is the full border of the project. So as you can see, like it's here. So now I've got to do the top, and of course it comes with the.
You need to get the buttons.
I did.
Oh, you do?
I bought them with the other.
Oh, I didn't know
with
you
the
bought
square
the
dance. Yeah, from 1, 2, 3, and they were like the same. It was more than the pattern. It's often the case, isn't it? So I should get back to this actually.
You probably don't have much left to do.
I just have the top. I think I have maybe a little bit of back. Yes, I got to do the eyeballs because I like beads for eyes. I've discussed that before. So I've got to do like some of the eyeballs and a bit of the back stitching and like the whiskers and whatnot. So, and I'm using a mixture of the Called For and DMC.
I like your project bag.
Yes. This is a Diana bag I got from one of the Flosstube retreats, or the last one. The last one we've been to. 2 more.
Watch you don't lose your needle.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. Like, it's very precariously
Danger
on
zone.
my...
That's why I don't use a needle minder. Stick it to fabric.
So I've also been working on my Cinderella castle from the Art of Disney. And I've left it on the Q-snap, which I probably shouldn't, but
At least it's covered.
I do have a cover for it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, you haven't seen it in person.
No.
So I'm done 2 pages. And the water of the stream is all done in half stitch, which you think, oh yeah, that goes by fast. But I prefer the full stitches because you really got to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm using my own fabric because it came with 14 count light blue Aida, and I'm not an Aida stitcher, not my jam. And I like
that's so
even weave. So I got my own fabric, and it's going to be a bit smaller because I'm thinking it's 32 count.
That's really pretty.
So that's 2 pages done.
That's 2 pages. Wow.
And I'll have to. I do need to use my stand with it on it. This is so handy. So like for dust and pet hair and whatnot. So I'll have to get back to that, but not for a while. I've got other big plans. And then in one of my new project bags from Evertote, look at this little zipper pull.
Little skelly.
So cute. Little skelly, and it's got a handle. So this is one of her wedges in her Halloween. Should Halloween collection come out? I didn't even take it off the Q-snap. So I'm doing Lizzie Kate's Boo Club.
This
So
one's
you
really
want to hold
cute.
that up while I take it out of the Q-snap because I've taken it out and have not done anything with it. So, and I just got a new Q-snap cover too, which I'm excited about. So, I am doing this on a 28 count 1/1, and I am choosing my own threads. So I decided, so it calls for Halloween on the bottom. I'm going to put it at the top. So yeah, this is 1/1.
You were on quite a roll with that.
I was, because I was stitching on my lunch hour and at home and at.
You should keep going on
I
it.
know it is such a fun one. I might take.
The only thing is that you're picking the floss as you go, and that's different. You have to be in the mood for that. I find, like, I burn out with doing that sometimes because sometimes it's not as mindless as you want it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the.
So that's 1/1. I really like the eek. That's DMs. I haven't been keeping track of what I do.
No?
So, no. I had no interest.
Is it DMC?
That eek is the DMC variegations.
Wow.
because I got a set from.
I like the candy. And you're doing
I got this set. This one.
You're doing the word Halloween at the top, right? You're changing it around.
Yeah.
She's rolling that Woody around in that thing.
Aunties have the best toys, and grandmas.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's all.
Is that the same? That's not the same fabric that you did that on.
It is. It's the same fabric because I did this.
Well, why does it look gray? It looks different. Maybe because it's been hanging up?
It's probably faded from the window. I did.
Oh, it looks so different. Are you sure?
100%. 100%. This is a blackbird.
But that looks more gray. Maybe the colors on it.
Must be just the colors because these are bright primary colors, and this is more muted.
Could be to the brown frame.
But you're right, and it's also I get a lot of sun through that window.
That one's so pretty.
Yeah, I really like this fabric. This fabric is an unknown fabric. I know it's 28 count because I had to count it when I was cutting this. My husband worked with a lady who had a bunch of cross stitch supplies that she wasn't using anymore, and this I think I had like 5 yards of it. It's a huge amount, and I cut it.
It's soft.
Yeah, it's an even weave. I cut it thinking I wanted to do 1/1, but then talking with my mother, she's like, oh, that's going to be super, super tiny. You don't want to do that. So I cut it as if it was going to be 2/2. But then I'm like, no, I'm going to do 1/1. So that's it. That's all mine.
We're almost done.
That's all my whips.
Okay.
Because I have been stitching on other things, but I can't show because it's a sal. But I've been stitching on that a lot. I'm way ahead of schedule on it, so I might pick up this because Halloween is coming up.
Okay.
That's all.
So for me, I'll show you on something I was stitching this morning. It's a Barbara Anna piece, and it's called.
Yeah, we were talking last night, and you were stitching on this.
Barbara Anna, The Witch, the Crow, and the Pumpkin. And those are penny rounds around the edge, but I'm not gonna do those.
Are you gonna? Is the border a lot like around the penny round stitching?
Border. No.
Oh, that's fabric.
It's the frame.
Oh. Are you gonna do a type of border?
No. I'm gonna make this in 10 years from now when I have my craft room.
Keep saying that.
10 years from now, I want to learn to make project bags, and I'd like to make this into a project bag. I'm not really one for Halloween stitching. Like, I like to maybe try one every year, but I'm not a huge Halloween fan. I like fall stitching, and like stitching leaves and fall scenes and everything.
Go up to like the baby where she sleeps her.
The baby, there's...
Oh, the cat's in that room, sweetie.
Aww.
Yeah, he's in that room.
Why?
So there it
Because
is
he's mean.
there.
Go
And
upstairs.
one of the
Go
reasons
in
why
there.
I've been really drawn to
Yeah.
stitching this is because
Oh,
the
the
fill-in.
baby's
Like this morning I stitched the crow's legs and I went up, which is perfect because now all I'm going to do is fill in the black, and I've been mindlessly filling in this off-white color. And it's all DMC.
So just go up the stairs and it's right on the left.
And I'm stitching it on 30 count putty by Weeks That
There,
Works.
but you can go.
So yeah, so I really liking it. Love how bright the colors are.
Are you gonna do a type of border?
No. My project bag's gonna be my border. Right? I'm gonna make a project bag out of it, I think. I'm stitching it on one of these spring hoops. I really like these hoops. You have one of these.
I do.
It was in that.
But the Weeks was too floppy for it.
I like it kind of floppy in it.
No, but my piece was too big.
Oh yeah. You need smaller piece. Try something smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy. Here's your other thing that you gave me. Look. She gave me this here little pumpkin
That's cute.
bob with all the different things there. So it's all DMC. Okay. Yeah, when I'm done stitching with this DMC on the on the things. I'm just gonna keep it separate from my box. That floss. So I'm stitching on that this morning. Oh, I'm gonna keep my working copy. And then, before I was stitching on that, this is kind of a piece I've been working on during the day. I just started it. Is she looking for the cat?
No, she wants to go into that room. There's nothing in there, but
I want the stuffy, like the baby stuffy that's there
this is why we don't film videos.
on the shelf.
I just have my stuff is just so cool.
So this is a Lila Studio Welcome Quaker.
Oh.
And Crafty Kim was stitching this, and I'm like,
I like that.
yeah, I need to stitch it. And I'm using NPI ink black for the black instead of using, I think it calls for Onyx. Yeah, Onyx by Gentle Arts.
That's hard to find because Weeks Onyx is. I ran out of.
Weeks Onyx is hard to find.
Well, no, it's just I kept running out of it.
So this is part of my haul that I started. And
I like the pineapple.
yeah, I'm not at the pineapple yet. I'm stitching it on 40 count.
Woohoo!
Dark cobblestone.
Which is one of our
linen.
faves.
Oh, guys, I'm really loving it.
So you're doing one strand, I imagine?
One strand. Look, I really love it. I feel like with 40 count, you stitch and stitch and stitch, you don't get too far because it's smaller, right? So I'm working on that little house. I've just parked a thread.
Oh, I love it.
Loose here.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hope I don't make a mistake because I may not love it so much. It's hard to rip out.
So you're using the silks for the black. Is everything else DMC?
There's some DMC and there's some Weeks. So I actually am missing one, but I didn't let that stop me. I started it anyways. Garrison Green by Weeks, Grapefruit by Weeks.
I like grapefruit.
I'm missing.
I feel like I need this in my life.
I forget which one I'm missing. Oh, Hazelnut Brown's a DMC.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Yeah, Hazelnut by Weeks. I'm missing. But when I get that, I'll just leave it blank when I get to it.
Look at that.
Guys, it's my first time trying 40 count, and I really like it. Ask me if I make a mistake, and ask me again if I ever finish it. But I love it. I'm really enjoying the process, and hey, isn't it all about sometimes it's just much about the process.
Oh, 100%. That's one of the best things about stitching.
So, and I'm using, because it's 40 count, I'm using a size 28 needle. And it's working out.
Okay, good to know. My hair in my mouth. What's that one? Have you shown this one yet?
No, this
Looks
one.
like the Emerald Castle. The Emerald City.
I know.
In the back.
This one's really pretty. This is a cooler design. And I only have a black and white because at the time I didn't have a printer. But it's O Canada. It doesn't really do the
And this was
pattern any
your
justice. But it's cooler design, O Canada.
And this was your Canada Day start, right?
Yes, but I only got like 1-2 stitches, like barely any. I'm stitching it on. What am I stitching it on? Lakeside Linens Vintage Pearl Barley.
Oh, I like that one.
And it's all DMC, and they're just so beautiful. The colors are just so pretty. Into my sergers and storage. Shh. There's whimpering in the corner.
But she's talking with her.
Playing.
Beautiful. Love it. Oh. Cooler.
It's fun. There's a lot of color changes and yeah. It's not calling me lately. You know, you've got those projects that aren't really calling you. They're not really.
Yeah, they have to call your name.
I think right now the 36 count projects are calling me. Whereas I don't really feel drawn to work to the bigger ones. But they're kind of nice sometimes to give your eyes a break. Because since having the kids, I need glasses. I need reading glasses. Which Victoria, maybe, crunched them up recently. And like totally bent them. And I'm like, oh my god. my glasses. But the optician was able to fix them. This is, I don't...
You should have the O Canada design in your O Canada bag.
Yeah, my bags are all messed up. I've got my house one is in a Halloween bag.
Oh, that's cute. Where'd you get that?
Kim, Crafty Kim.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
I bought it from her last year because I needed some more bags.
Kim, you need to do Halloween bags.
Well, ask her. She's got lots of fabric. She'll make one for you. This is Exemplars from the Heart, the greenhouse sampler. I don't know why it's not done, and I don't know why I haven't been working on it, but I love it. And
I
just
really
seeing
like
it
that.
now, it's 36 count. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. This was the piece I realized that not all samplers have the letter J.
And she was talking about this one in our last, our video from May, because she was drinking a lot of wine at the beginning of COVID, and she wanted to start her wine sampler.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
here
I
it is.
still am drinking lots of wine.
Here it is. She's made a lot of progress. Look at that. Look at that cat.
Look at the grapes, the variegation. Guys, look at that. I changed the cat to look like the family cat, except the family cat doesn't have a tail. So now I think I have to rip it out.
No. Don't do that. And the family cat didn't have weight on his stomach, so.
She had a little tiny bit of white.
It's the
On her chest.
blind cat.
Love that. So I need to do
I
that.
need to get back to that. Don't you? Isn't that the thing when you're looking through your project? Oh, I love it. I should get back
Why
to it.
haven't I worked
love
on
it.
that?
Like,
Why haven't I worked
but
on that? Why haven't I started this?
Because what you were doing is we're like, oh, why haven't I started that?
Right.
Why haven't I started this beautiful project that's all kitted up?
And why? I could give you 50 reasons why. But
Struggle is real.
I just broke my zipper.
I know. A good thing.
I fixed it. Okay. That's what I'm working on.
Is
So I
that
think I want to start something new tonight, but I don't know what. Something small.
What are your options?
Oh,
Did you see the last video?
I have lots of options.
Mm.
It's do I have the energy at the end of the night for it?
I'm finding that with working. I'm working from home, but still, by the time you pack up, by the time you do dinner,
You'd get no sympathy from me. What are you making for dinner tonight? Today's Thanksgiving. We're filming. You're not seeing it on Thanksgiving, but
it's the Canadian Thanksgiving because we are in Canada. I think I'm gonna have leftovers from our turkey dinner.
what's in that bottle over there?
Dressing.
Salad dressing? Homemade salad dressing?
It's got oils in it, so it solidifies in the fridge. This is my kitchen behind.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. We gotta get stitching. I'm gonna pack up, take this little one home.
I'm gonna eat.
Ready to go home, Adriana? No, she's not ready to go home.
I'm telling you, Auntie's got the best toys. The best things. All right. Well,
We were watching Toy Story this morning. She's playing with your Woody.
yeah, I got a Woody. No. So that we just finished filming 3 videos. I think that's the most we've done in the last 12 months. And so thanks
We'll come
for
back when we
watching.
can.
We'll come
I'm
back
almost
when
there.
we can. No promises of when, but we enjoy doing these videos. It's a great way of being accountable and showing progress as well. And that's the same way with Instagram too, I find. Because if I'm going to fully get a project framed, for example, I like to put the date on it, and sometimes I don't do it right away when I'm done, and I'll go back to Instagram and I'm like, okay, when did I post that? So I can find out what year I finished it. So that's always good. All right, well, everybody stay safe and happy stitching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.